Hello, air signs. Welcome back to Heart Wisdom Tarot. This is a reading for all air signs, looking at the general energies for all air signs in terms of love and relationship from now and going into the month of February. And today I'm using the Whispers of Love tarot deck together with my usual Rider-Waite tarot deck. I pulled 3 cards from the Whispers of Love and then 2 from the tarot deck for each one. There is a sense here of a painful ending, painful situation. We've got the Queen of Swords here, which is an air sign. She's not looking at the Ten of Swords. She's putting on a brave face. She's gone into her kind of unemotional state. She's not connecting with her emotions here. She's being rational, she's being clear, she's being decisive, she's being decisively unemotional. She's not looking at what happened, she's not acknowledging her pain. She's turning away and putting a brave face. And what the Oracle card says here, express love through gifts. And the way I feel this says is it's saying to this Queen of Wands, express love. Don't disconnect from your emotions. Don't disconnect from your heart. Look at this Ten of Swords, not away from it. Look at it. Look at your pain. Let it come up. Acknowledge it. You don't have to be so unemotional. Reconnect with your heart. Reconnect with your heart. But the Queen of Swords here is putting on a brave face. She doesn't want to deal with it. And that's because of her pain. Sometimes when we go through painful situations, we just don't want to deal with them. And that's what she's doing here. And she's, to the extent that she's closed herself completely to her emotions because of that pain and hurt. This very much reminds me of a reading that I did for Gemini in relation to their divine counterpart. And exactly these 2 cards came up. And it was about the Queen of Swords turning into this unemotional person because she didn't want to feel the pain. She didn't want to face it. She didn't want to deal with it. And it's exactly the same here. But what the cards are saying, what the universe is reminding you of is miracles and blessings. There are so many blessings around you. There are so many miracles. If only you look. There is a gift in everything. Everything has a gift. Everything has a gift. Even the pain has a gift. Everything has a silver lining. There are miracles and blessings. And just underneath that, we have these 2 beautiful cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, which is a card of celebration, of accomplishment, of fulfillment on all levels, material and emotional, of happiness, of joy. And what this is saying is you still have that. You still have the potential for that, even if whatever ended, whatever caused this pain and hurt is gone. You left it behind you. you still have the potential for happiness. There are still blessings in your life, if you can see what the gift is, and the potential is there. But to reach this potential, first we need to open our hearts and face our pain in order to release it, and let the emotions flow, not block them, just let it flow. And with that flow, we can see the miracles and the blessings. We can see this Ten of Pentacles and this Three of Cups. The third card is be in the present and dream of the future. Beautiful. When we dream, everything is possible. This is a card full of hope. This is a card full of hope. I mean, look at that beautiful, I don't know if it looks like the sun. Very bright star in the sky. And all these scintillating stars. So, you know, this is a card of hope. Be in the present and dream of the future. It's saying that, again, what I mentioned earlier about having the potential for this happiness, for this joy, for this Three of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. But because the Queen of Cups is cutting herself off from her emotions at the moment, she can't see that. She can't see the blessings. You know, this cup here. She's dwelling on what did not work. Paradoxically, she's dwelling on it by not facing it, by cutting herself off from her emotions. Because she is in pain, though she's not acknowledging it. And the justice has come in. The justice is saying, this is a fair result. You will get what you deserve. You will get what you deserve, which is this, you know, right next to the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Sorry, just one moment. Sorry about that. My kids. Yes, so you will get what you deserve. If you could only allow yourself to see the gift in what's happened. And the gift here is the lesson. The lesson. See the lesson. Learn the lesson. Face your feelings. Express the love. Express love. Open your heart. And you will be able to see these miracles and blessings, which at the moment you can't see. You can't see because you're in this state of emotional apathy almost. I'm going to read this card, Be in the Present and Dream of the Future. 40. It feels important. Make sure you aren't dwelling on things that have passed and no longer exist. Spot on. Everyone has a past that has helped to shape who they are. This history cannot be erased. Accept the past and look forward to a future. Set goals, dream big, and create together. By doing this, you will eliminate the prospect of visiting the past. Having a goal helps us to focus on what is important. So, the lesson here is not to dwell on what happened. And dwelling is not just by sort of talking about it and feeling sad and crying, and dwelling can also be exactly the opposite. Dwelling can be by cutting our emotions off and acting as if nothing happened, acting as if we're not feeling anything, because that's dwelling as well, because you're not allowing healing to happen. You're not allowing your heart to open. And when you're in that state, there is no flow. And when there is no flow, we're not able to see the gift. We're not able to see the miracles. We're not able to see the potential of joy and accomplishment and stability that we can have. We're not able to see that the scales are in our favor. You know, these two cards right next to each other. Justice is here, but he can't see it. Justice is offering a gift, but he can't see it. So be in the present and dream of the future. Don't dwell on the past. By being present in the here and now, by facing your emotions, by bringing them up, by healing, you can shape your future. You can dream your future. This is a very straightforward reading. This is a very straightforward reading. And you can see here, it's almost like she's facing away from the Ten of Swords and facing the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Cups with her sword raised up, as if trying to cut herself off from that, or she seems to be issuing a judgment on this happiness, on this joy, on this stability. It's almost like she's isolating herself, cutting herself off from that with that sword that she's holding up. In this case, I mean, the sword is always a sword of truth, but I think here, because she's not in the flow, she's cutting herself off from her emotions because of her pain. This could be reactive in the sense of, I'm in this space of denial and in pain, even though she's not acknowledging it. But what's happening is she's cutting herself from this potential of the Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords. And on the other side of these two cards, you've got the Justice, who's holding another sword. But the Justice comes with a different message here. That this is what you deserve. This is the sword of truth here. The Justice is saying, this is the potential that you can have if only you can see the miracles and the blessings, and you see the gift, and you see that you have the potential for this if you only can see it. That is the truth. It's interesting, we've got 3 sword cards here. There's a lot of mental energy. There's a lot of mental energy, with this Queen of Swords. She's very much in her head. She's very much cut off from her emotions. And what she needs to do is to allow, is to open her heart, is to face her pain, and then everything else can flow. Thank you, air signs. I hope this has been helpful to you, and it has resonated and offered some light onto your situation if this resonates. Leave me some comments. And thank you very much for your likes and shares and subscribes. And I'll reconnect with you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.